I forgot to film yesterday. This is today I started to do, and also I forgot to film. I started to clean up this mess up here, but big part of it comes from here, which is also a mess, was a mess. And yesterday I worked all day cleaning up after the many times of rain, several times a day, like between sun and yesterday I cleaned up. Today is also already growing, so I did like few hours, I don't know how many hours, maybe 3, 4, 5 hours. I didn't watch the time. Cleaned all between these bigger ones which I want to leave, and I put them all up there. So now it's nice and clean, but I didn't take care of fence yet, so today, right now, it stopped raining for a moment. I use the situation to cut down these which are reaching out. And outside, as it's Sunday, there is no car parked, no cars parked next to the fence. As usual, it's all full of cars here. 5 to 10 cars every day, so it's more difficult to, even impossible to cut them outside here. So that's what I'm planning to do today, but instead of doing the fence, I started to clean up here, which was also grown, and now I decided to cut, to do as they do with workers, as street workers. I see they don't pull down everything, we just cut down the roots from here, the stems, so we wouldn't get any nutrition, and they will fall off after a while themselves, they dry out. So that's work to do today. I was getting ever bigger. I haven't still begun the fence. I'm still working this side. Here the roots were so deep I had to move all of it away and rebuild it after rooting out the plants. So this is different now than it was before. But more interesting is here. I already cleaned up a lot of garbage all around here, up to behind that corner there a little bit. But now when I'm pulling out the roots and moving the ground a little bit, I still find more and more stuff here, because it's been so overgrown. But I cleaned it months ago. All this undergrowth from garbage. So this is recent. These drivers or nighttime, the people who smoke hashish here around, I smell sometimes. When they are next to a fence, even in a cave I can smell the hashish. So or the night people, they throw garbage here, just in the overgrowth. But often do it drivers themselves, the people who are working here nearby construction, because I found the discarded tools, broken tools. Last month I found them, and when I find tools, what I do then, if it's almost certain that the tools are from the workers there, then I know where the workers are in the construction. I bring the tools to them next to their door, and then they know who is that. They sort them out themselves. But anyway, this garbage I don't know who is exactly throwing, so I have to throw away it, all of it, a lot. That's what I do here, near to my place. Making some progress here. Second pile now, and this patch is not coming down easily, but I got to get it down. or let it dry, but I prefer to get down at least partly. So we'll see. Yeah, from inside it was actually this root was feeding it. Here it was cut, so not only this one, a couple of roots coming here, there, up, so I cut them through, so now it must dry up. If it doesn't get some extra water as well there and soil to grow. We'll see. Finally I succeeded to grab it properly, so I don't need to put much power. I just have to slowly shake it until it... Look, the camera is recording, yes it is. So with one hand, slowly until it gets loose. Maybe I can have some more grab points. Anyway, I get to grab higher, and it comes, because most of it is dry there, dry and old, so it should come loose. Not everything, but much better. Back to the second pile. Anyway, so this is how I'm progressing. It began raining a little bit, but I hope it won't be very strong rain, so I can finish also my fence today, which I still haven't been able to begin. Anyway, I try this to get down as well with two hands. Well, it begins raining, and I was repairing fence before I could start pulling it down now, because it's any time it can begin raining. So I will see if I can put camera. So maybe on my post box like this. No, okay, I can probably put it. was thinking maybe there are some loose stones up there, hill, loose rocks. I could pull them on my head, but I didn't, so I'm alive. Doesn't matter anymore now. So we shall not get any water. It can. I've seen some trees growing actually there. Some trees growing, but they have roots deep in the rocks there, so they survive somehow. But that's all I can do for now. Anyway, it's not my job to do that. It is not on my private space. This is public road already, but as it's right next to my fence, I think 1 or 2 meters is considered still kind of area I should take care of. I don't know in Portugal, but in some countries it is, if I remember right. So we'll see. That's all for now. This side, public road side. Now I got to take care of my fence here. This is another hour or 2 work if I do inside as well. We'll see how much I can do before the rain and dark. That's the way organized, and some branches. It's a bit better to walk. Luckily for me, the nice weather lasts. The rain didn't pick up, so hopefully I can finish today. So this stuff I don't have to bring very far because it's from public road, and I will leave it on public road on the side, which is actually not my work to cut these branches, but I want to get nice next to my building, next to my fence. Nice weather, not hot and not raining. Rain luckily went around apparently. I'm almost there, almost done, and outside. Outside I can only do on Sundays when there is no cars here parked. So little nibbling to do yet, and then I'm almost done. I tried today not to make much mess, so I don't have to sweep after. We'll see. Usually I always sweep after, but I will see what happens to it in a week. As the wind blows away, no, I have to sweep still. That is in the end corner, there is a mess. Yes, I can't do without. Anyway, got to finish that. So that's a mess I'm talking about. There's sand and stuff, so I have to get it all out, and maybe even some of it like this. Yeah, it's a bit of work to do. Anyway. Almost done. Finally, a bit cleaner. It's gonna still fall from up there with wind and rain when it dries up completely. So after wind has done its job, I will another week clean better this corner here. Maybe I even leave it, it's more natural, it doesn't have to be perfectly clean. It's gonna grow up anyway. Grow over with all kind of vegetation pretty soon. Anyway, inside this fence still to do. No letters. Inside I've got to take care of a fence still. But another week, not today anymore. It takes few hours to do it properly and clean up after.